Ski jumpers may be injecting their penises with acid in order to gain an advantage, but is it considered doping, and is it actually happening? Welcome back to Olympic Winter is Coming, the series where I'm telling you everything you need to know to be prepared for this year's Winter Games. And today we have to dive into Penisgate. If you're not familiar with ski jumping, it's a sport where athletes go down a very large curved ramp on skis, and at the end they jump and try to fly as far as possible before landing. But there's one place where male athletes can gain a specific type of advantage, and that is in the surface area of their crotch, at least where it comes to their uniforms. Male ski jumpers wear body-tight suits, and they're heavily regulated. Their suits can't be larger than 4 centimeters bigger than their actual body measurements at any point on their body. And the reason for that is that a baggier suit would catch more wind. When the ski jumper is in the air, catching that extra wind would also give them more distance. And specifically because of their form when it comes to ski jumping, there's one particular part of their uniforms that would give them that extra advantage. And that, of course, is the crotch. In that specific area, even just a centimeter of extra surface area allows ski jumpers to have an additional 9 feet or 2.8 meters to their jump. These athletes are subjected to a full body scan in order to take their measurements before competition. Those measurements are what's used to check against the actual suit measurements to make sure that at no point are they more than 4 centimeters of their body measurements. If an athlete could enhance, so to speak, that area of their body during their measurement process, they would then have a larger set of measurements when their suit is checked for regulation. And that would give them the extra centimeter or two in that area of their suit to catch that extra wind and get that extra distance. Crotch-based cheating has long since been an issue in ski jumping, not only as rumored, but proven. For years, rumors have circulated of athletes using socks, sponges, and even clay to be able to enhance those measurements before competition. And last March, Norway's ski jumping team found themselves embroiled in this exact scandal. They were found to have modified the crotch area of their suits of the 2 best jumpers on their team right prior to competition. And that scandal resulted in their head coach, assistant coach, and another staff member being banned from the sport for 18 months. The 2 athletes who were involved were also handed 3-month suspensions that allowed them to continue competing in this year's competition. But I will say this new rumor is probably the most bizarre. This latest rumor alleges that some of these ski jumpers are utilizing your favorite skincare product to actually help enhance them by injecting hyaluronic acid into their penises prior to having those measurements taken. The other rumor is that they are utilizing condom-like socks filled with hyaluronic acid as a sheath to kind of enhance those measurements without actually injecting it. This rumor was kind of flying under the radar until it went a little bit more mainstream when the World Anti-Doping Association was asked about it at Milan. However, the International Ski Federation did come out today and say that this was based off of rumors and that they didn't have any proof. Regardless, it is one of the most unique forms of cheating allegations we've seen in a bit. And as you tune into ski jumping this Olympics, it's helpful to remember that this is usually a sport decided by inches. For more coverage of the entirety of the Winter Games, be sure to follow along for the rest of Olympic Winter is Coming.